Hello. So I figured I'd give you a little rundown of my car computer here. Get some light on the subject here. We have a button relay board, kind of like a military spec style. Simply because I've realized that touchscreens are incredibly dangerous and very useless as far as playing with the computer. And a lot of car companies are right. Touching the screen is bad, especially when they do it this way. Now, this way is done the way a lot of military jets do it, is by controlling a panelist. So I have Overwatch that I watch my speed limits, go into sport mode, music player, relay system, logging, highway modes, and atom unit, and then databasing index. Databasing index is really just a browser essentially right now running WAMP. There's nothing special about it, but it'll have an index of every police car ever made, every yada yada yada. Everything. It'll be a overrun. So I can go back to master database, and then I have just the music player right now. It'll bring up my track listing, and this one brings up other menu options. And then I go back again. So all I have right now is just what's going on with the button controller. So you'll hear music. Now, what it's doing right now is, you see all this garbage that it's spitting out? This is a raw feed down here on the very bottom that comes from the GSRM, or the GPS unit. And then it kind of breaks it down into saying I'm in this area, going this speed at this time. So if a cop ever does tag me, I can take in my speed logs and say, look, I was not speeding at your mark. Here's my reference point. Next, it'll tell me my song. It'll tell me my current altitude, how many satellites I'm currently talking to, and right now I'm talking to 11 of 30 within my vicinity. And then this is a satellite clock. Now it runs in seconds, as far as the seconds to the mark of the day, kind of. It's a satellite clock, so the time changes depending on which satellite is primary. There's always one satellite that will hold communicational link on the triangulation. And this tells me how strong it is to that one satellite. Then it does its triangulation and gives me a latitude and a longitude. It also will give me speed, but it will not give it to me in miles per hour as I have it here. It'll instead give it to me in knots. And then you do a math conversion of knots. It's a pretty static number to convert knots to miles per hour, and it'll give you your result here. Now I just have the offset result, and then I round it here. The same with here. I have an offset result, and then I round it again. My compass, not so much working very well. It's bad math so far. But anyway, that's the actual software project. Kind of cool so far.